Well, hundreds of people gathered on the steps of the state capitol in Denver today to rally in support of Ukraine, many of them Ukrainian-Americans, including a former news anchor and reporter who now lives here in Colorado Springs. Our Andy Cohen in studio with me tonight, and you spoke with her about the rally, the outbreak of the war in her country. So what did she have to say, Andy?
Well, Rob, Olena Andrushenko says she's had trouble sleeping this week, worried about her family still living in Ukraine.
For hundreds of Coloradans, the outbreak of war in Ukraine is personal.
It's my mom, my sister, and my niece, little niece, 3 years old, and they are all like so scared.
Olena Andrushenko moved to the Springs 2 years ago with her husband, who teaches at the Air Force Academy. She said today's rally in Denver gave her hope.
I felt some hope that we all together around the world, Ukrainians from Denver, from New York, from Chicago, around the world, stand up and be even stronger.
We cannot be indifferent to this. This could go very bad, much worse, very quickly, for a whole lot of unanticipated reasons.
The Colorado Springs World Affairs Council is a local nonprofit that promotes a better understanding of world events. He says while Ukraine is not a NATO country, it shares a border with many of them. And the U.S. made previous commitments to Ukraine after the fall of the Soviet Union.
The United States, back in 1992, made a commitment alongside Britain and Russia. Russia broke it. That basically said, we will support the territorial integrity and national sovereignty of Ukraine. That's part of the deal that Ukraine gave up nuclear weapons.
He expects the sanctions announced today to cause Russia economic pain. And like Andrushenko, he believes in the Ukrainians' resolve to fight back.
I believe like all Ukrainians will fight against the situation. They're so sad, so sick of Russia.
Ukraine is crowdfunding its military. When I asked Andrushenko how southern Colorado could support Ukrainian-Americans in our community, she suggested donating or simply writing a message of support on social media. Andy Cohen, News 5.
Andy, thanks. Well,